What's up, everybody? What's going on? This your boy Big Chops OG Gamer here, coming with a video or review of my Hori rap in. Well, I've did a lot of upgrades to this thing. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Let's start with the buttons. All these are Sanwa buttons, and I'm gonna be honest. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I really like the buttons that come with the wrap in. It's just they too low to the ground. I wish I had one right here with me. I should have thought about that. I should have had one with me. But to make a long story short, these buttons are nice and flush, even. And besides, I also like the style of the layout. But that's not the big thing. What I'm talking about is the CPD. Mine had went out in here, so I got a Brooks. Yeah, that's what's under my hood. These buttons right here, I'm gonna go ahead and start out. These right here, they do not work at all. Nothing. Zip. Nada. Reason being, when I turn it over and open it up, I'll show you. Reason being, because it didn't have a plug in for it. But I think, if I'm not for sure, I heard someone say that you could get one off a Arcade Shock or Focus Attack, either or. But yeah, for now, this is my layout, and I will be using this a lot for Mortal Kombat. The reason why I got the buttons like that for, yeah, muscle memory for me. But anywho, let's start on the outside of the stick. Cause they got a bat top. Like I said, Sanwa buttons. In the front here, this is the audio jack port that came with the fighting board. So basically what I did, I was finna screw it, but when I was doing my hole in the front, I actually made the hole probably about 4 centimeters too big. I know that's not a much, not a, that don't sound like much, but trust me, it's a lot for this being open and just falling through there. You don't want that. So what I did, I actually, the edges here that had the screws, I crazy glued the edges, let it set for about an hour, came back and went around the whole part of the audio board with super glue. I can get close, you could probably see that. Eventually that's gonna leave. But like I said, here is the little grommet that comes with. I call it a grommet. I really forgot the name of it. That's sad. But anyway, this goes on the outside of it, and it covers it up, and it's rubber. It's not going anywhere. I got it on there pretty solid. Another Brooks sticker that comes with it. You know, the fight board. Let me explain something. I was finna do a review of the wrap in, and it just slipped my mind. Had other things going on. Pretty sure everybody has stuff going on in their life just besides YouTube. But anyway, my board went out in it, and I was like pissed because this is like right now. This is my favorite stick. I'm not crushing on the razors or the Evo sticks or the Quambas, none of them. But right now, the Hori running the game. I can see a couple of upgrades that they should be doing. Like for instance, this is how I had to do my buttons on the outside. My PlayStation share button and my PlayStation home button. So I got them in here. What if you could look closely? I actually took the touchpad out that was on here and put these buttons in the inside. Sorry about that lighting. And put these in the inside. But I just said I wish I had a button to show. Speaking of that, this is the button that came with it, the Habusu button. And I really don't have no problem with these buttons. They actually is on target, on point. But like I said, I changed these two to my home and my share buttons. The door, the door, as you can see, I got a little bit more to do to make that just look the way I want it. But it's taped up and look kind of tacky to me. I know I'm gonna get probably, oh, look at that, man. He got tape all on his door, but that's the reason I did that on purpose. This cord is the cord that came with it. What I did, I don't even want this door to open. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get Velcro strips and put in the inside of there and close it where it won't open. So all you gotta do is slide your cable, your USB cable, All you got to do is slide that in and out. When you're done with it, you just slide it right back in. Just as simple as that. And to me, and the cord is thicker, you ain't gonna have no problem tearing it up or bending it. So don't even worry about all that. Like I said, just push that joker in there, boom. Now it's easy to carry with you, not in your way. When you're ready to go to tournament, snatch that joker out and you ready. Now let's get up underneath the hood. Turn it this way. I got the screws already taken out. As you can see, you have these screws here where you're gonna take it out. You do have a warranty sticker right here. Like I said before on my last video of my Hayabusa fight stick, the first one, if you take this off, don't say, oh man, my stick don't work no more, because you might as well go ahead to arcade, shocker focus attack, and just start upgrading that joker, man. For real. I'm missing a screw. I knew I was. Said I was gonna leave one. Ain't gonna take long. But yeah, once you crack this joker open, man, trying to modify it, don't try to take this stuff back to the store and say, oh, I need my money back, I need a refund. So I'm finna go ahead and make this look quick. Pop this hood open on this joker. Yeah. And here she is right here. The new Brooks PS4, PC, PS3 fighting board with the audio. Get a look here. You can see the audio. Now, the reason why I don't have this particular port hooked up, let me get that for you. It's actually right here. It's port right here. And it goes here. But if you hook that in, it's like basically having two USBs hooked up, because you already got your USB here, which is in the front, that I forgot to tell you about, that it has a USB, if you can see that. You can also power your fight stick from the front, or you can power it from the inside. See, I think pretty much the tournament players will probably want to power it from the inside so they can snatch and go and plug in and go real quick. But me, like I said, my method of stuffing that in there, and stuffing that in there, see how neatly it goes in, it folds, coils in. I'm telling you, this right here is the best method, man. Close your door where it won't open back and forth and break on you. It's gonna be looking tacky anyway without a door. So put a little tape on it, put a little Velcro on it, black, shut that joke, put your USB in. Call it a day. Thank you. Anyway, y'all see this Hayabusa. I do have an oversized actuator in the inside of it, if you can see it. Yes, that's an oversized actuator. So once I pull out a move, I'm there with that already. These right here goes to your turbo. I got it taped down. Goes through your turbo. It goes to your turbo and your left trigger, right trigger, and the PlayStation Home. All that right, all this right here, and the touchpad. Like I said, I took that out. This right here is how I did it. I took actually the option button from one of my other fight sticks and used it. And then, like I said, one of the Hayabusa new Hori buttons I'm using. Make sure when you hook it up, it is ground to ground. Have all your grounds going to one side. Make sure, and then have your buttons going. If you have to plug it up while you hooking it up, make sure the buttons are right, dude, because I had to swap out my triangle and my L1, had them backwards. But yeah, let's get back to this fight board real quick. This thing is so unique. This right here is what you call your I think it's a 20 pin layout, so you can just straight connect your buttons. Easy, straight connection. Like I said, this right here, it goes from here to here. Right here, I do have a what they call a. I'm gonna say it's a like a like a breaker switch. You can take that off, and you have those two prongs. But it's best to leave them on there. I suggest that. That way, to see, they say you have to have an update, right? I didn't have to have an update. Let when you plug this in, let it sit for 10 minutes idle on any fighting game you finna use, right? Just let it sit there idle for 10 minutes. Once it idled for 10 minutes, then you ready to go. And like I said, this is the upgrade of my Hori wrap in, that real arcade. This your boy Big Chops the OG Gamer. I hope you like this video. Hit that like and that subscribe button, and I'll holler at you.